guys, I decided to take a class that would help me better my cosmetology business that I already have. The class that I decided to take was a Stylist Success workshop. And in this workshop, the very first thing they kind of tell you is right out of the bat is, how much are you spending behind the chair working on a client and how much are you spending on your business? The numbers, social media, hours of operation, the look and vibe and feel of your business. And for me, I was working probably 95% of my time was being spent behind the chair working on actual clients. And 5% was being spent on social media and working my numbers and working my business. So in cosmetology school, this isn't something that is taught. The business side of cosmetology is not talked about. It's the technical side. And so with cosmetology, it's something that I really wanted to focus on and kind of grow in. And my biggest thing that I want to grow in is my social media content and how I'm reaching my clientele. So my client market base is typically college students. And with that, in this class, I learned that you should be spending 20% of your time working on the behind the scenes, not the actual physical work of working on a client. So 20% of the work was a lot for me. I had a lot to do. I 50% I needed to make up. So I started cutting back my hours at work just so I could focus on the business side. And with that, I really dived into social media platforms. And so because of this class, I created a website. On my website, I have how to contact me, the services I offer, what they cost. Some of my work is on there. It's integrated with Instagram. And then I have also contact information. So then I also decided to kind of compare and contrast against Instagram. I ended up taking a poll of my current Instagram people that I have on my personal site because I don't have a professional one, or I didn't at the time. So what I did was I asked a majority of my clients, what avenue do they use to search businesses? And the consensus was Instagram. Typically, my clients are made up of college students to working professional women of 50. Now, some of my older clientele, they're using Facebook. My college students, they don't have Facebook. They might have it, they don't use it. And so mostly that was Instagram. And what they're wanting to see is content work. So what do I do that makes me good at my job? And does it fit what they want to see? So with my Instagram, I really worked hard to create a new Instagram account, to have my work on it. But also in this class, I learned that while doing social media content, people also want to see your lifestyle. They don't just want to see hair picture after hair picture after hair picture. They also want to know the person behind the Instagram or the social media platform. And so I worked on that as well, coming up with in the things that I do post, I engage and I kind of put my personality into it so they can get a feel for who I am as a person and where I kind of stand in my personality. So that was one thing I really worked on. Also with this class, I learned that hashtags are huge. So the way the algorithm works is there's like lucky numbers from 11 to 13, and it's better to do those hashtags in the comments versus the actual description of the picture. And it just creates, there's something about the algorithm that catches and it shoots it off to more people. Also, a huge thing that I was doing wrong is anytime I did a picture and I put it out there, I was doing like hashtags, for example, balayage hair, which is a technique of hairstyling. So balayage blonde hair. Well, the advice that I got from this course that I took was to go and search balayage blonde hair. And what do you see? Well, it's these professionally shot pictures in, downtown New York, and they're beautiful and extravagant, and it shows this lifestyle of luxury. Well, Laramie, Wyoming is not going to be that kind of post. And so what happens is when you compare the New York post to the Laramie, Wyoming post, what are you going to click on? You're probably not going to click on the Laramie, Wyoming one. So the traction that you get is not as good. And so therefore, tailoring your Instagram or your hashtags to local. So maybe that is Laramie, Wyoming hairstylist, you know, because as a college student, they might search Laramie, Wyoming hairstylist versus something else to try to find someone to go to. So that was really good for me to learn that. I was really overshooting and not focusing on my own target market here in Wyoming. So I learned a lot from this. I really enjoyed this course. I took a lot away from it. And the consensus was, after I looked at my traction, I had way more traction through Instagram than I did my website, even though I do find my website to be not good and it's a good thing to have. However, Instagram was much more engagement and it helped me with my business more. So thanks.